Welcome to another topic in pharmaceutical microbiology, quality control. And today we are looking at quality control in pharmaceutical products. My name is Bamidele Odumosu. The objective of pharmaceutical assurance. The quality assurance in pharmaceutical quality control encompasses a rigorous program of measures designed to ensure the complete quality and regulatory compliance of drugs from contamination to adherence to established standards. Apart from helping the industry protect their reputations, quality assurance also ensure that they avoid hefty sanctions from regulatory organizations. Pharmaceutical quality assurance, which I can also call QA, encompasses a robust regulatory framework that safeguards the public by ensuring the safety, efficacy, and quality of products such as drugs that are produced and other cosmetic as far as pharmaceutical products are concerned, meeting the regulatory standard. Failure to meet established QA objectives can have severe consequences, extending beyond hefty sanctions, fines, to potential legal proceedings and reputation damage that can significantly impact the entire pharmaceutical industry. Now, the number one objective is to ensure public safety. So the ultimate goal of any pharmaceutical manufacturer is to create products that will keep the public safe. Keeping the public safe ensures meticulous quality assurance practices, while well-manufactured drugs possess the potential to significantly enhance human well-being. Even a single lapse in quality control can transform a life-saving intervention to a life-threatening situation. So, the quality assurance must be up to the par. The medication that should be saving life must be saving life and not end up inflicting irreversible harm on the public. Therefore, every team member in the pharmaceutical industry must always have the consumer in mind. Public safety is the first thing on the table in this regard. In order to ensure that this objective is achieved, strict control is required, and this includes thorough screening and training of employees to comply with the industry protocols. Then continuous improvement of quality management system, continuous improvement. The industry must be dynamic and improving the quality, and they must minimize or eliminate deviation. They stick to the protocol. The standard operating protocol must be adhered to. Then documenting control SOP protocols must be properly kept so that everybody can follow the guidelines and ensure that they are adhering to it. There's no deviation, there's no change in the formula, there's no change in the way they carry out some of their production. Then they must carry out internal audits and periodic management reviews to ensure that the goals is achieved. Number second thing is to protect against negative publicity. While fostering public trust is the ultimate aim, drug manufacturers prioritize safeguarding against negative publicity by establishing rigorous quality assurance and following GMP, which is good manufacturing process, and implementing quality inspection policy, which will help drug manufacturers produce only highest quality products. If the first objective is ensured, that is keeping the public safe, then it will be naturally easy to protect against negative publicity as regards to the industry. The third is continually increasing production efficiency. Quality assurance goes beyond products. It involves verification, that is, while ensuring the delivery of high product quality remain paramount. Quality assurance transcends mere verification at the final stage. It encompasses an holistic inspection of the entire manufacturing process, from meticulous examination of raw materials to the meticulous refinement of product development. In essence, it goes beyond the finished product to guarantee a systemic excellence through the journey from inception to delivery. Then, balancing innovation and compliance to drug manufacturing protocol. And this has to do with driving innovation in pharmaceutical manufacturing for greater efficiency, which cannot be overemphasized. However, in pursuing this, the company must never compromise or waver in adhering to stringent regulations that safeguard patient safety and product quality, striking a delicate balance between achieving production efficiency and upholding rigorous compliance standards is vital in ensuring the responsible and reliable delivery of certain medications, especially those that are life-saving medications. Next one is product quality assurance, guaranteeing product quality and consistency. This involves establishing and implementing robust quality control procedure at every stage of production throughout the entire pharmaceutical value chain, from meticulous sourcing of raw materials to the finalization of product packaging. It includes employing rigorous testing analytical procedures of pharmaceutical assurance, which verify each stage of production adhere to predefined quality standards, encompassing potency, purity, and stability. Now, this comprehensive approach guarantees the efficacy, safety, and reliability of the final drug products. Still under the product quality assurance, proactive risk management and preventive measures are employed to identify and address potential quality issues before they impact the final product. Now, this will ensure patient safety and minimize product recalls from the market and withdrawals, especially from failed products in the market, whereby consumers may have to lodge complaints to regulatory bodies, and this usually have negative impact in the industry. So, pharmaceutical company must adhere to strict regulations by national and international agencies. In Nigeria, we have NAFDAC. In other countries such as USA, we have FDA. So these agencies assures that manufacturing process and products comply with regulation of the country, and this will prevent legal implications and it will facilitate smooth market access. We also have the clinical trial assurance, and in clinical trial assurance, it helps in maintaining ethical and scientific integrity of the product in clinical trials. This involves rigorous monitoring and oversighting of implemented trials to ensure patient safety and data integrity. It also involves protecting patient safety and well-being. Clinical trials involve giving the consumer an assurance of the way the product is supposed to behave. What is expected? Is there going to be any side effects? Is there going to be any drawback? This clinical trial assurance ensures patient safety, and it can provide informed decision in making the drug to be approved. And the data quality and audit readiness also helps the team to manage the information and archive the one that is necessary to archive and implement that one supposed to be implemented for further use. So the clinical trial assurance is another goal which is very important. Then pharmacovigilance, which includes monitoring drug safety in post-market phase. Once a drug receives market approval, continuous monitoring of such products will help to prevent cases of adverse reaction and safety concern. So pharmacovigilance enhance protection of the product post-release in the market, and collection of the data and analyze from the healthcare, from the professionals, from the patients, and other additional sources to help to identify any emerging safety issues that may arise from the use of the product in the market since the product has been approved. So this vigilance allows industry to improve or reduce some certain ingredients that are present in the product. So pharmacovigilance also is based on data assurance, like I said, and conducting risk benefit assessment, which allows clear and timely communication at any identified risk to help professionals and the public, so that it will allow the industry to make a credible decision regarding the use of the drug, whether to recall it or, like I said, to improve or reduce some of the ingredients in case of irritations, in case of severe side effects. Some clinical trials may actually fail in providing some of these details. However, in the market use, when consumers are eventually using the product, some of this can come up, and this will allow informed decision over the product. It also contributes to drug safety, which significantly overall understanding of the drug safety profile and the potential interactions. This will allow regulatory decisions and also label updates. Perhaps some ingredients have to be removed or new ingredients, composition, drug composition, in case of future use. Then we also have the quality management system. Quality management system refers to a set of structured procedures, policies, and practices that a company uses to ensure consistent quality in its product or services. It's like a roadmap for achieving and maintaining high standards. So comprehensive quality management system cover all aspects of the product or services life cycle, from design and development to production and delivery, and even after sales support. It will leave no stone unturned in terms of quality control. In summary, it emphasizes the importance of the comprehensive quality management system in ensuring product quality compliance, continuous improvement, and adapting the QMS to stay ahead of the curve. A quality management system defines the framework for ensuring product quality at every stage of production, from raw materials to finish distribution, and so on. In pharmaceutical manufacturing, these QMS should adhere to strict regulatory guidelines like good manufacturing practices. Key elements of robust QMS include documented procedures and policies, clear instructions for all quality-related activities, regular calibrated equipment and validation, ensuring accuracy and reliability of testing and product methods, training and qualification of personnel, risk management plans, audits and inspection, and so on. While continuous improvement and risk management shouldn't be static, it requires ongoing effort to identify and implement improvement for enhanced safety and efficacy. Management support and resource allocation. Effective quality control depends on strong leadership commitment and adequate resources. So management must allocate sufficient financial and personnel resources to implement and maintain the quality management system and foster a culture of quality where quality is prioritized at all levels of the organization. And this will provide staff with the necessary training, equipment, and support to achieve quality goals. Now, the determinant of aspect of quality of drug products. There are characteristics of drug products that needs to be determined for quality. Number one is identity, that is the correctness of the active ingredients that are present in a product. For a product, a drug product, the active ingredients must be accurate. This is what makes the drug what it is. That is the identity of the drug, and these aspects must be properly assured. What I mean is, if a drug is termed antibiotics and it consists of a narrow spectrum drug, no, let me use that example. Let's talk about, let's say, analgesic. Analgesic supposed to contain certain ingredients that are meant for muscle relaxation, not something that are toxic to fight against bacteria. So when a product is termed pain reliever, then the quantity of the ingredients are present are supposed to be maintained. And purity also means that the drug is not contaminated with potentially harmful substances. This can include some toxic substances that are harmful to the body. So the drug must be pure and must be potent in efficacy. The correctness of the amount of active ingredient present should be about 95 to 100% of the label amount. And it must be uniform. Uniformity and consistency in terms of shape, in terms of the size of the dosage, and this must not vary. Then bioavailability. Bioavailability refers to the speed and completeness with which an administered medicine enters the bloodstream and is also, released out. So it must be consistent. The bioavailability of the drug must be consistent to provide a predictable result of the therapy, which means if a dosage is supposed to be completed in 3 days for complete therapy, then it must be found to be so because of the bioavailability of the drug, which is already known. So medicine bioavailability difference exists between manufacturers of the product, and this must be properly stated. The efficacy ensures that the medicine can effectively treat the disease condition that it is appropriate for. If it's meant for malaria, it should be able to treat malaria. The efficacy of the drug should be assured. And how well does it improve the patient's health, and how consistent in effectiveness and safety. The drugs must be seen not to have potential dangerous side effects, and if there are risks that are associated to this, it must be avoided. So, are there a specific patient population or contraindication where the medicine should be avoided? This should be also clarified. So, all the potential side effects must be taken care of to avoid patient complication during treatment in use of the drug. The form and formulation of the drug also is very important. Is the medicine available in a convenient and accessible form? Is it in a tablet? Is it in injection? Is it in form of inhaler? All these form and formulation of the drug are aspect of drug quality. And is it stable? How is it administered? The administration of the drug, and how does it cater for patients' preferences, such as administering it in swallowing, tasty difficulties, and so on and so forth. The dosage regimen is also part of drug quality. Is the drug dosage schedule achievable and sustainable for patients? There are some dosage that are designed to be difficult. This can discourage the patient. Dosage regimen determines how frequent this drug to be taken, and does it minimize the risk of underdosing or overdosing, and does the drug account for individual factors such as age, among children, among adults, among elderly persons. So there is equivalent dosage for children, there must be equivalent dosage for adults, and those with liver or kidney impairment, those that have underlying diseases. How should they take the drugs? What information are available for them to take the drug? These are information of drug quality which are determined during assurance. The cost and affordability of the drug. How affordable is the drug? The target population. How affordable can they afford the drug? And in some developed countries where insurance is available, does your insurance cover this drug? Is it a drug that can be covered by insurance or access through government insurance program? And evidence-based practice. Now, this determines the use of this drug with scientific evidence and clinical guidelines. There are alternative treatment options with comparable or better efficacy and safety considered. Is ongoing research conducted to further evaluate the medicine long-term safety and effectiveness based on scientific findings regarding the drug. So this includes part of the evidence-based practice regarding the drug. Then also, dependable shelf life refers to how long can the drug be stored, how long can the drug be kept without its potency being altered. The shelf life of a drug is critical to consumers, and it is an integrity of the manufacturer. If a drug is supposed to stay 5 years before it expires, and the consumer is not taking it in the next 3 years, in the next 4 years, the drug should still be found to be active. And stability. The activity of the drug must remain the same for a period of time stated on the label until expiring date, provided that the drug are kept at the prescribed condition. if the drug is to be kept refrigerated, if it's to be kept on a shelf, the stability must be maintained until the expiry date. And also the pharmacopoeia standard, a medicine of a good quality if its characteristic meets international pharmacopoeia standards such as the BP, British Pharmacopoeia, and the United States Pharmacopoeia. The assessment of quality in terms of shipment, all shipment of drugs should be quarantined and inspected thoroughly before they are being released into the system. Inspection should be visual, and the review of the product specification, including expiring date, should be ensured that the drugs meet specification. Also including assessment of quality includes laboratory testing. Medicine should be tested in the laboratory to ensure they meet the standards before they are being allowed to go to the public. So laboratory testing may not be necessary if the suppliers industry are of reputable standard. If they are well known with high reputable standard, some laboratory testing may be bypassed because their integrity may speak for them. But if anything goes wrong and they lose this integrity, then it may be difficult. That is why the assurance must be done for industry. Once they have this integrity, some things may be bypassed to honor them for their namesake. The quality of product received in the healthcare system is responsible of many individuals. We have the Drug Therapeutic Committee, which plays roles in drug regulatory authorities. The DT ensures that all departments and individuals listed below are working cohesively. That the Drug Therapeutic Committee, they work to ensure that the drugs that are being used are the way it is being prescribed. And this includes hospital and clinical procurement office, pharmacist, the physician, and the patient that is taking the drug. Ensure that quality products are as it is stated. Who are the Drug Therapeutic Committee? The Drug Therapeutic Committees, they are the specialized group established within healthcare institutions like hospitals, clinics, or even government agencies. They primarily focus on ensuring rational and cost-effective use of medication within their jurisdiction. They play a crucial role in ensuring safe, effective, and cost-conscious medication use within healthcare settings. They also bring together various expertise to make informed decisions and promote optimal patient care through evidence-based drug practice. So, a formulary is a list of medicines that are approved for use in healthcare system by authorized prescribers, while a formulary committee is the committee dedicated to selecting, developing, and maintaining a list of approved drugs for the hospital or clinic. Therefore, the DTC has certain functions which also can be performed by other committees, and these functions include advising medical personnel, administrative, and pharmacy department on pharmaceutical related issues. They also develop pharmaceutical policies and procedures as a function of DTC. They also evaluate and select medicine for the formulary and providing its periodic revision. They also identify medicine use problems, promoting and conducting effective interventions to improve medicine, and managing adverse drug reaction and medication errors. These are the functions of the Drug Therapeutic Committee. So, at the end of this class, I have a practice question which you may want to test and improve yourself on. Beyond measuring the active ingredient content, what other aspects of quality control are crucial for ensuring safety and efficacy of pharmaceutical products? Question 2. Beyond ensuring the quality and safety of medication, what are some more nuanced and advanced objectives of pharmaceutical assurance that contribute to better health outcomes? Now consider potential ethical considerations and how specific assurance practices can address global health inequalities. This question can look tough, but if you look at it critically, to answer this question is not difficult. The answers are at the end of the slide. Thank you for listening.